Alex Hormozi shared an important reminder, and I'm going to document that reminder in this video. What he told is the number one thing while growing your business when we are starting out a new business, that letting people know that you exist. That's it. Most people overcomplicate things and they go into different priorities. They focus on different priorities because they like themselves keeping busy. They think that if I am busy, then I must be doing something productive. But that's not the reality. The main reality is that when we are starting out, the most important thing is only one: letting people know that we exist. If people don't know we exist, then starting our business doesn't make any sense. The number one thing is making people know we exist, and when we start out, we don't have funds to run ads. At that time, we left with one thing, and that most people avoid to do, and that's why they never start any business, because they think to run a business it will take me money in the starting. So they give this excuse and they never start the business. If you don't have money, then also one option is left for you, and that option is only for hard workers, and that option is one-to-one lead generation. So we have to reach out to all the people that we can serve to. So we have a greater opportunity that has never been so easy to reach out to people. There, and if you tell about, if you imagine 10 years back, not all the people were on social media, but now you have one click access to all the people. So if we have the great to reach out to all the people one by one by spending our time, because we don't have anything right now. If you don't have money, then you have to make things by spending your time, because you have to trade something. If you don't have money to trade, you have to trade time. So if we trade time, if we spend 2 to 4 hours reaching out to our customer avatar, the people whom we can serve, then we will definitely get customers. We will definitely, it is guaranteed. It can't happen like you reach out to 1,000 people of the people who you can serve, and not even one person took your service. Of course, if you're starting out the business, you have a sensible service, and with that sensible service, if you reach out to 1,000 people, that means 100 people a day on your social media. That is, you will reach out 1,000 people in just 10 days. From 1,000 people, at least 1 to 2 people will take interest, and if you do 100 people a day to 90 days, then your results are guaranteed. And still you don't have anything to do, so just let's do this. We don't do this because we don't follow the main thing, and we don't like to do the things that work, because that is the very obvious things, and that is the boring things as well. The most obvious things are the more boring things. If the most obvious thing is, if you want to build body, you have to go to gym every day, so it is a very boring thing. The most obvious thing is, if you reach out to 10,000 people in your industry, you will get 5 to 10 clients. That is the boring thing. The most obvious thing is, if you make videos for 1 year, then you will be a better communicator, better articulator, and better at the language that you're speaking in. Again, most boring thing. So the more the obvious thing is, the more the boring it is, and that's why people don't do this, because people like to do the shining things. That's why they don't focus this. But the great entrepreneurs who don't have funds, let's take the example of Alex Hormozi. He's a great entrepreneur. He didn't have any funds to run ads, so he just reach out to all the people. So what we can do is, we just have to reach out to more people, and we have to accept that this is a boring stuff, but this is the obvious stuff.